Hi everyone, it's Koinzell here. So we are doing the map 3 guide, F2P AFK guide for map 3 1.6x difficulty, or rather difficulty 4 with the bonus 1.6x sigils. So this basically the difference between difficulty 3 and difficulty 4 for map 3 is that the direction of the mobs is reversed now. So you can't put you can't put Mechanici just in one place to cover both lanes. You now have to put Mechanici in both lanes instead. Instead of one central one, you need to put some on the left, some on the right. I'm going to set up my usual electro charge first. I like the positions of the Mechanici for the right lane because it allows me to set up the recovery Mechanici as well, along with one Hydro and 2 Electro, so to ensure that we get the kills within the recovery Mechanicus aura. If you haven't already watched my previous video on the map 4 AFK F2P guide, I mentioned briefly there how good the recovery Mechanici is, because it gives you 6 points per kill. And it's actually very important to put it on the first wave. Oh, and by the way, I made a slight mistake here. The moment I got 50 points, I should have crafted the recovery Mechanici at this spot over here. But I missed it because I was concerned with the performance of our Mechanici. Okay, but just remember, once you get 50 points, you should put the recovery Mechanici here. Okay? Yeah, I'm putting it here. So you miss out on, I don't know, about maybe 50 plus points or 40 plus points. It's okay in the big picture of things. Okay. Now, as I was saying, right, you should put recovery Mechanici at the initial waves, so that you get the bonus points from like wave 1 to 3. And then, when it comes to wave 4 and 5, when it's much more difficult, then that is the point where you can recover or dismantle the recovery Mechanici for putting a offense Mechanici instead. Wave 1 is really pretty easy. All the mobs are slow, and check out the what Electro Charge is doing to the miniature over there. Poor guy can't even move. There are no speedy mobs in Wave 1 as well, so Wave 1 is really a setup or warm-up round per se. Anyway, I call this a F2P or AFK guide. Oh, sorry. Anyway, let's talk about Wave 2 first. Wave 2 has started. Because we got so many bonus points from the recovery Mechanici, we can actually afford to go buy a more expensive Mystic Art. So I'll likely go with this Electro Mechanici, getting 50% damage bonus with each attack, stacking up to 250%. So spending 300 points here is fine, since we'll still be able to build 2 more. The only thing to take note is that we do have the Hilicher Berserker coming now. So those were sorry, it was 1 Mechanici, not 2, that we can build. So the Berserker Hilichers, they move really fast, so just need to be careful with that. Oh wait, they are zero only. I think they come on the other side. Yeah, they are coming on the other side. Yes, they are zero only. They are coming on the right lane. Over here, as you can see. So that's why we have a double Electro and a Hydro, so that we can take care of those speedy guys. Now here I wanted to build a Pyro, just so that we can kill all these shield holding miniatures faster. Technically speaking, you don't need the Pyro as well, because the Electro Charge will just keep them in place until they die. But yeah, we have the points, so why not build a Pyro, right? And the reason why I call this a F2P AFK guide is because we aren't really using the characters to interact at all with any of the mobs. We are not using our elemental skills. So that's why I call it a F2P AFK kite, in the sense that you just let the towers do the work. And also, must remember to activate or interact with the mechanism that is creating this wind current right now, because that gives bonus points, bonus sigils at the end too. I just noticed that my sails feathers are still the wings are still the default one, so I think we go with the blue one here while we wait for the wave to complete. Okay, nice. We are still getting all the bonus points from the recovery Mechanici. Wave 2 is not so bad. It's not really difficult. For the map 3, the difficult wave is wave 4. Right, wave 3 coming up now. Probably we'll choose Fearless, because the rest of them don't really help for my current setup. Yeah, they don't. So we go with Fearless, get some bonus points. We have Hydro Slime and Hydro Abyss Mage this time. Should be okay, since we have 3 elements on each lane. So even if they are immune to one of the element is still fine. And we'll build a Pyro at the end here, so as to help further with the damage, because Pyro has one of the furthest range. That's why I can afford to put it at the back. Should we go all in and put our one more Pyro here? I think we can. So most likely one wave will have Hydro, the other wave will have the Berserker. Unlikely that they will be together. Yeah, there you go. So the left lane has the Berserkers, while right lane has the Hydro Abyss Mage and Hydro Slimes. Unfortunately, the Berserkers run really fast, so they are out of our recovery Mechanici area when they die, so we don't get bonus points, but that's fine. The recovery Mechanici has already given us, like, I don't know, 10 times the return by now. Wave 3. Yeah. Nah, not 10 times. Maybe something like 7 to 8 times. By the end, wave 3 ends. Hydro Abyss Mage moves really slowly though. But I guess it's good since we need to take down their shield first. That sound effect is from Cell's idle animation, by the way. He dons his mask on for idle animation. Okay, Electro is doing good work against the Hydro Mage, along with Pyro for the damage. Alright, wave 4 next. Ooh, Electro Mechanici range plus 10. That's actually really good. As long as we don't get hit with a stupid effect from the Vicar. Hydro are able to attack. I guess it's fine. But this wave is actually the hardest wave, where you have Ruin Guard and Ruin Hunters. Ruin Hunters will spawn on this lane, the left lane. Ruin Guards will spawn on the right lane. Now Ruin Hunters move really fast, which is why now I'm putting a Cryo Mechanici right at the back here, so that we ensure that we slow them down. And we go for... we are already maxed on our Mechanici, so that's why we have to go and dismantle the recovery Mechanici. But they have already given us many times to return back, so it's fine. I'll probably go with Cryo. I want to slow down the Hunter. The Hunter is really fast. I thought of putting a Pyro here as a last backup, but we can't because we are still maxed out, so we have to go and recover dismantle the recovery Mechanici on the right lane. You have to prepare thoroughly for this wave, because this wave is really the most difficult of this map 3. Difficulty 4. In fact, I think I want to put one more Mechanici on the left lane rather than the lane with Ruin Guard. That's how much I respect the difficulty of Ruin Hunters. Yeah, one more Pyro for safe measure. You can see, he dashes right through and he's so sturdy. But if you saw the Super Conduct, right, the Cryo did connect with him, so it did slow him down actually. Can you imagine without Cryo how much faster he'll be moving? As for Ruin Guard, there's no problem, so we are good over there. So we just need to make sure that Ruin Hunters always dies at this spot. Is there some bug? His death animation is like really long, right? Okay, Cryo applied, so he has been slowed down. Okay. Our Electro is dealing 2.8k with the buff. Do you guys see? It's doing 2.8k with the max stacks of the Faker Mr. Art that we chose earlier. So 250% damage bonus with 5 stacks. Very nice. Was worth for the Hydro Mechanici not being able to attack for one wave. 3 more enemies left. I think there's no more Ruin Hunters. It should all be Ruin Guards. Yep, the last one is a Ruin Guard, as you can see. It has spawned here. I'm going to dismantle the Cryo, cause I only need it for the Ruin Hunter really. By the time you reach the final wave, you definitely have a lot of points left. Wow. I don't really want that attack plus 150%. Do you want to risk the effect? So let's do a quick check on the challenge. So Faker, we actually need it 2 times in order to get bonus points. So I guess we have to choose Faker. Okay. But I made a mistake here, because as you can see we ran out of time. So before checking what the challenge is, what kind of challenges you need to achieve, you should at least choose one of the Mystic Art first before changing to the challenge screen, so that when you go back and time is run out, at least it defaults to one of the choice, right? At least it defaults to one of the choice. So yeah, unfortunately we missed one, but it's fine because we ended up still getting max score. I think maybe there's a maximum limit to the number of challenges that you can clear, which is why we still managed to get the max score. Let's interact the mechanism. Maybe put one more Mechanici here, since it's a bit uneven right now. Probably one more Hydro. Let's see. Maybe one more at the back is better as a feel safe. Right. So anyway, a valuable lesson learned in terms of selecting the Mystic Art. Make sure you have selected one before checking what are the challenges available. And as for the Faker Art, sorry, the Faker Art, I just want to share that I have gotten one that was really bad before. Electro Mechanici range plus 10, I think. But we end up with Electro Mechanici unable to attack for one wave. So that was really bad. Although I managed to clear that wave, but yeah. Very nice, 2.8k from Electro. Stonehide had no chance, basically. Stonehide doesn't move that fast. That's why I say the stage 4, or rather wave 4, is much harder than wave 5 for the map 3 for difficulty 4. Just one last one left. Yeah. You'll see that there's an attack speed. The reason why I was choosing between the Pyro attack speed and the Vicar. Okay, so we got max score 752 here. So I hope this guide has been helpful to you guys. Remember, it's really a F2P AFK guide. It doesn't matter what character you're using, because I'm not interacting at all. So thanks everyone for watching. If you like the content, remember to like the video and click subscribe for more. Alright, bye.